Greetings, friends. Steven here, and welcome to my review of Transformers Robots in Disguise Scatterspike. So, I'm familiar with the other character, Quillfire, but this is the first time I've ever even heard of this character. I've only seen Season 1 of Robots in Disguise so far, so I didn't know there was a pretty obvious repaint of Quillfire on the way, and no one, like online, I've never really heard anyone mention this character before. Now, I just picked this up at my local Toys R Us, and they also had, as you can see in the background here, Bisque and Ratchet, and this is the first time I've seen any of these characters. There are reviews out of them already, so I figured, I mean, if Amgo has touched upon them, might as well just move along. But this guy, I looked, there was only one other review, so I figured, hey, might as well check this out sooner than later and upload my own review, maybe get some views. So, Scatterspike Mini Con Weaponizer. The original mold was just gray, not gray, but like brown on other brown. Not a lot of color going on here, but this one has a bit more going on. There's more figures in the line there. I did see Drift as well. I'm not the biggest Drift fan though. Ratchet, can't go wrong with Ratchet, but yeah. I usually don't show myself transforming these things because I'm not good at it sometimes. I'm thinking I'll probably just watch other people's reviews and just transform this as you would with Quillfire. So, yeah. But first of all, let's open this up and take a closer look at robot mode here. Okay, so I'm back. Scatterspike has been opened. And yeah. So once again, I do like that there's actual colors going on this version of the mold. I just noticed that apparently this is a female version of the character. I was looking up some information on Wikipedia, and apparently there's a group of Decepticons called the Scavengers, and this is one of them. As I said, I've only seen Season 1 so far, so I don't really know what's going on with some of these newer characters, but, you know, a cool robot design is a cool robot design nonetheless. There's that app scan, if anyone needs that. Yeah, get in there. Now, I noticed in the show there's actually different head on the character than what we see here. This is just like a basic repaint. They didn't really do anything to change the head look, which is unfortunate. I am seeing a bit of purple paint there, and looks like, I'm sorry, purple paint for the eye and silver paint for the eyebrow, which is a nice touch. As we all know, with modern day Transformers, there's not a lot of paint going on these days. We do have some yellow there, which will eventually become the headlights of the SUV mode. I got the purple, and this, I would say, I don't know if it's going to come out. It looks, you should probably see what I see, but it looks very burgundy, very 80s, 80s style. Very long arms. Almost gorilla-like, but I believe this character is supposed to be like a porcupine creature. So we got some black for the belt, some more yellow, bit of yellow on the feet. On the back, we do on the side here, the tire does have a green stripe, which is a nice touch. Here's the door, tinted window on the door. On the back, there's a respectable lack of gaps, which I like. I mean, there's a bit, I mean, you sort of see that, but you know, it's fine. Not a lot of gaps to complain about, which is always a good thing. Maybe down here, it's okay. I did pick this up at Toys R Us. This was the first day I've ever seen any of these characters in the back for sale anywhere in town. And this I got for $15, but that was with a rain check I got. Normally they sell for $20, which seems a bit much considering the general lightweightness of them. 15, yeah, that's alright. I actually ended up spending money I had saved for the, put aside specifically for the NES Mini, but as we all know, that was kind of a, yeah, kind of a tricky thing to track down. So we can take a quick look at the gun. Once again, having the porcupine quill look going here. No paint on it aside from just that basic burgundy again. Some nice little molded details there. And it does have the Quillfire logo that he'd like to scratch into things in the show. But apparently, Scatterspike didn't mention this. This is actually a female character. It's too bad, though. Like, if I would complain about anything more than any other, it's that the head wasn't changed at all. It's unfortunate. It's just, as far as I know, just a repaint of the original Quillfire design. And she also does have this quill, which is good because this was one of their main weapons. They would shoot this out their back, and does that go in there or something? Something like that. There you go. I'll just shoot it at people and paralyze them. So we've got some size comparisons here. We've got Strong Arm. We've got Starscream, who has been behaving as far as his legs. Like this, I mentioned before in the last video I did that his legs can be pretty flimsy sometimes, but he's been standing pretty good. Well, now that I've said that, it might fall over. Here we've got little mini cons. You know, good stuff. Bring all 4 of them. They're here. Little monkey dude. Optimus Primal. I'm liking that Masterpiece Optimus Primal. It looks pretty neat. And just because everyone always has a DVD around, here she is next to a DVD. Transformers the movie. 20th anniversary. Not that recent 25th anniversary. I've got a bit of a cold today, but hopefully everyone can understand what I'm saying. Move some articulation around. Got a ball joint up there, which means this should be able to go 360. It's tight, but I feel that as I'm just moving the arm up, it almost feels like something's going to snap, which is, once again, an unfortunate problem with a lot of these modern figures is that you're so afraid to touch any of this stuff. Like, I've got some older guys, and they're built like machines, these things, though. Like, I don't know. I imagine kids would get bored of these after they snap an arm off, and then what are they going to do? They're just like, my toy broke. And they go back to playing on their smartphones and whatnot. Does this swivel at all? It should. As you saw, I just opened this, though, so by all means, what you see here is not a complete explanation of all the Poseability. Arm does nothing. It moves in for transformation. This swivels. Ball joint here, so this should be able to do 360 movement, although, like right here at this point, I feel I don't want to go any further, because it looks like this, if you can see that, there's a bit of silver, or purple again. It feels like that purple part will hit this this piece of plastic, so I'm not gonna force it. No one sent me this for review purposes. I'm just doing this out of my own pocket. Head doesn't seem like it wants to move at all. Once again, I could be wrong about that. Looks like we have a waist swivel. Maybe, maybe not. There's a bunch of stuff back here. Doesn't seem like it wants to move at all. A bit further down. This is, by the way, right out of the package, so if it's not quite finished transformation-wise, that's why. Very good imposing figure, though. I mean, look. She gives good hugs. Like, I like the strong arm figure, too, because it's, once again, just very firm, sturdy designs. Same with Ratchet here. Which is what you want out of your toys. Legs, ball joint. Seems to have all sorts of movement, but I feel like even just moving this much is making the ball joint a bit worn down. Can sit real good. Yeah. Get that out of there. Is there a knee bend at all? I think. Yeah, there you go. Just trying to get the arms out of the way so you can see what I'm doing here. Bit of a knee bend. This will swivel, of course, if you wanted it to. I don't know why, though. I don't know how many poses you can really do out of these ones. Let's move. A little bit of wiggle movement. Not much. I like that there's a knee, though. That's good. And I like the green stripe. I like that. Nice touch. And this will turn, but it's tricky to try and film. There you go. Yeah, that's cool. And you saw the quill can store in the back. Or I'm sure she can hold the quill. Now she can shiv strong arm. Oh. Hold the gun. It's pretty neat looking gun. Oh, I've got Thunderhoof as well. He should really be in the shot. Ah, well, that's fine. Being a bit worried about this part here, this connection. Obviously, it's for the transformation, but it's okay, I guess. But yeah, I am concerned about bending these arms in any direction I can feel. Like, you can almost, like, is that a bit of stress mark there already? Can you see that? Right there? Don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. I don't want to break this right away. I just bought it. So, arms, and they do move, but you know, modern toys, just be careful. Alright, so I like it. I mean, like, obviously I knew when I was buying it that I would want it. Because I did like the Quillfire original mold, but it was just so boring. Just brown, nothing but brown. But I like this Scatterspike version because it's got the burgundy and the purple and not much else, some black and bits of yellow. Yeah, I do like the quills in the back. That's a nice touch. And yay, 2 accessories, not bad. I mean, strong arm, which actually got secondhand, so I don't know, but I think she only came with the 1 gun, and Starscream came with the 2 hand pistols, so that's good. And more accessories are always good. Unless you lose them, and then you feel bad. Alright, so we're just about done here. I'm just going to figure out how to transform this into vehicle mode, and we'll take a quick look at vehicle mode, and I think that'll be about it. So, just give me 1 moment, please. Cool. Oh, yeah, one more thing, just before I get out of robot mode here, I just want to point out that the backboard here actually shows what the head should look like. As you can see, there'd be like the crest there. A bit of a goatee look going on there, but you don't get that here. So that's unfortunate. I mean, they show it; it's right there, and then you get the toy, and it's like it doesn't match up with the picture. Damn it! I hate when they do that. Still, I do like the robot mode, but I mean, I'm just so tired of all the corners that are being cut with these figures these days. Anyways, okay, yeah, hold on. Let me just sort this transformation out and we'll check out vehicle mode. Alright, so I'm back. Thank you, Optibotimus, for the robot to vehicle transformation. I think I've more or less got this sorted out. A few bits and pieces still popping out here and there, but you get the gist of it. It does roll. Alright, one of the tires did seem to have an issue rolling. Might just be slightly badly transformed. This window should go down a bit more. Once again, modern day flimsiness, kind of worried. But you get the idea. It's like a Humvee SUV kind of device. And full disclaimer, while transforming this, both legs came off at one point. Just trying to squish everything together into this back part here, so don't be surprised if that happens to your own, what's this character in? Scatterspike. Less colors that you'll notice this time, like, once again, burgundy reigning supreme. There is a bit of that tinted window action going on there. Some... a bit of detail, I guess. You can see there's speed holes or something. And what is this, like a screw hole or something? I noticed there's like a bit of plastic flaking out of that too. I do like the little roll bars on the back though, it's a nice touch. But there's this peculiar gap. I mean, you can put the sword, the gun or whatever, I guess, if you wanted. I also noticed at the bottom here, kind of looks like you could put the gun right in here. Now there is this should work because there's a couple you can see in there, a couple holes for it. So there you go. Yeah. And I left the quill out, but I think you can leave the quill in the back and just put it all up in there for the transformation. Unless it's supposed to go in here like this. Maybe it's like an antenna or something. We've got some front grille action, bit of silver there, some yellow headlights, and of course a whole bunch of robot bits on the bottom. Generally you won't be looking at the bottom, I suppose. But yeah, that's pretty good. I do like the stoutness of the robot mode a lot more than the vehicle mode. Like this window, like what the hell? Why is this? It was in there before, but it's one of those transformations where if you move one thing slightly, something else will just pop off someplace else. Bit of the molded detail there. A little bit of the tail light action, but nothing is painted, unfortunately. Yeah, I like robot mode a lot more. It's just very plain vehicle mode. Now, I dug up Thunderhoof, and he's like this crazy, like, farm tractor thing. That's an interesting robot mode, or vehicle mode, rather. To the point where, as you can see, I left him in vehicle mode. Although, I like his robot mode as well. I didn't so much at first, but once I saw him in the show, he's actually a pretty fun character. But anyways, we're not here to see that guy. We're looking at this one. So, there you go. That's about everything I can think of to say about Scatterspike, the redesign of Quillfire. So this should be down. I don't know, something I did something off here. Once again, though, I'm afraid. You shouldn't fear playing with the toys, but I don't know. Anyways, I do like. I guess that is a nice touch. I don't know why it's really there, but it is. And there you go. So, should you pick this up? Yeah, I guess if you've got a collection going for these guys, as I obviously have started to do, like she doesn't stand out as much as someone like Bisque, who's like a sports car slash lobster. What a character. And let me know in the comments if you want to see me do more reviews on be it Bisque or Ratchet or Thunderhoof or whatever. Just let me know. But anyways, I haven't even opened those yet, obviously. This is Scatterspike's time to shine. And yeah, I mean, robot mode is fun. It does roll. But I do like the robot mode a lot more. I think we'll definitely stay in robot mode for the most part. Yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like this is a different shade than what we got here. Like that's like it's almost like a pinkish red, and this is just like a burgundy. I don't know. And I noticed when I was transforming Starscream, I was using these instructions, and some of these images and everything was just out of order. So I don't know. It's weird. Oh, and one more thing. I forgot. I didn't get a chance to show it, but if you take this in robot mode, if you take this top part and open it a bit, you can move the head just a bit, and you can open the mouth, which is a nice touch. But yeah, these instructions. Ugh. That's all you get. There's no paper instructions. It's not like it used to be. Alrighty, well, that does her. So, feel free to like the video and subscribe to CatMax Gaming if you like. And hopefully we'll see you next time for more robots and video games and whatever else I feel like making a video of. So, everyone, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.